What's up, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to Blue Gym TV, and this is 805 Rider, and I have another video for you guys. It's a motorcycle, a Honda XR650R, and I have Glenn here. He's going to tell you guys all about this bike.
What's up, YouTube? So this is the famous or infamous Big Red Pig, the Honda XR650R, single cylinder water cooled bike that was designed to race and win the Baja 1000, which it did several times, and it has also won a slew of other races and continues to win races today. This is a 100% dirt bike, but it also makes a great adventure bike if you set it up right, which is exactly what I'm working on doing here. The first thing I did was to buy a Warp 9 Cush hub for the back. And because I bought an extra wheel, I'm going to have a spare rear, and so all I need to do was come up on a spare front, which I've done, and I have it lined up over there against the wall. And so those are going to be my true dirt wheels. The non-Cush hub rear and the OEM front. And I'll put some real dirt tires on that. I'll probably put a Shinko Fatty on the front. And then I'll run some 50/50 tires, kind of like these TKC 80s that I got free from Precision Motorcycle Repair right here in Goleta, California. This bike is a pretty epic bike, and everybody that knows about them or wants one probably has one. So the production run ran from 2000 to 2007, and you know, it's just it's a one-off type of bike. It dominated what it was designed to do. The motorcycle engine itself is a 2005, which I got from a XR collector in Oregon named Aaron Schmelly. And that gentleman custom builds race exhaust for this bike that you can't find anywhere else. If anybody's looking for a killer exhaust, hit up Aaron Schmelly in Oregon. And the suspension was done by Independent Racing Suspension in Santa Maria. They no longer have a shop front. They were doing so much business for other suspension guys that they just went to work for him, but he's still doing stuff out of his garage at home. So if you need suspension done, you can hit up Independent Racing Suspension in Santa Maria as well. The bike has a high compression piston, it has ported and polished head, and it has a Mikuni TM40 carburetor. It runs great, and you couldn't really ask much more for an adventure bike. I put some wraparound handguards on it and a few other things that you typically wouldn't see on a dirt bike. It has a TUS dual swart lighting kit, and of course it has a straight exhaust here rather than maybe a dual down here that you might see on a desert racer.
Cool.
And yeah, you know, that's about it, man. I love my bike, and
Yeah.
coming off of a DRZ 400, I just can't put it in words the difference. And you know, yeah, it's a great bike.
And you said it's a 2001?
Yeah, it's a 2001, but the engine is out of a 2005.
2005. Wow.
And you know, I think this bike probably would have continued to win Baja 1000s, but everybody switched over to smaller CC bikes, and nobody wanted to race the big thumpers anymore. And so that's why it ended production. It wasn't because another bike came out that could beat it. They just weren't into it anymore. So that's why they stopped producing them.
Okay.
But yeah, they're great bikes, man. And they rip, for sure.
Yeah, I bet. You want to turn it on? See how it sounds? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I got my tennis shoes on.
Okay.
But it's pretty easy to start, man, once you get it down.
See how it sounds?
Yeah. features
cool.
that the bike has on it is a Trailtech Vapor up here for speedo and your freaking RPMs and your water temperature and whatnot. It's got a GPR steering stabilizer, which is always nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's a good bike.
So what parts you changed on this, like to make it look nice? This part here.
I didn't really change anything to get it making it look nice because, like I said, it's a dirt bike, and
Okay.
I'm not worried about making it look nice.
Yeah.
Like you can see, it's been dropped multiple times and it's
Oh,
freaking
okay.
scarred up. I don't really care about that. The only reason it looks good is because I maintain it well.
Yeah.
The guy I got it from hadn't ridden it for a long time and had an undiagnosed engine problem, so I got a good deal on it, but I ended up needing a new engine. The timing chain guide bolt had backed out into the starter gear and just shattered metal all through the engine. And basically, like, I just started maintaining it. I did a lot of work on it because it had sat around for a long time, and I don't think he had really maintained it well either.
Yeah.
And so it does look kind of nice, but it's only because of maintenance. I get it dirty as often as I can.
Yeah, no, it looks nice. It looks
Thank
cool.
you.
You're welcome.
I did get rid of the stock shifter, which is an aluminum shifter, and I
Uh-huh.
put a steel IMS shifter on it. And the steel IMS shifter is nice because if you're out on the trail and you hit a big rock, which you
Yeah.
do, it's going to bend the shifter,
Uh-huh.
and that's okay because you can take it off and you can hammer that back with a big rock. If you got an aluminum shifter on there, you're not going to be able to hammer that back. You're going to try to hammer it back, it's going to snap. And furthermore, aluminum won't give and flex like this steel will, and you may very well snap off your output shaft.
Oh, wow. Crazy.
It's pretty much got all the trick parts on this bike that you would want.
Yeah. Yeah, the big chain.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's pretty much got all the trick parts you would ever want. Like I said, the suspension's done. It's got engine work. It's got freaking a steering stabilizer. It's got protection. Not a whole lot more you could put on these. It's got an upgraded lighting system.
How's the gas on this?
They get about 30 miles a gallon, which isn't horrible, but it's not, it's not great. But considering it's a race bike and a race
Yeah.
engine,
What is this right here? Is this like a air filter or something?
Yeah, the air filter is back there, and what they do on the bikes is they open it up so it can get more air here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So that's what they would call a modified air box.
That's what it is. Okay.
And then it's got everything on it, really does. It's got a manual cam chain tensioner here from Krieger. If you're looking for a great cam chain tensioner for any bike, they either have it or they'll make it. You can get the picture of this sticker right here if you want for the guys.
All right. Yeah, this is a cool dirt bike, man.
Yeah, I think it's got an upgraded fuel tank on it. This is 3.2. Let's see, who makes this? I believe it's it's an IMS. It's an IMS tank, so you can get out there and go further on one tank of gas.
Yeah.
It's got a stage 2 hot cams camshaft in it. It's probably got other things on it that I'm not thinking of, but
Yeah.
it's pretty much anything and everything you could want on there.
Is this
is
the
on
gas right here?
there. Yeah. And I also
Cool.
just picked up a set of SRC case savers
Yeah.
from a guy on the XR 650R Facebook group, but they have some cracks, so I haven't really figured out what we're gonna do with that yet.
Right here or where at?
They're in my storage. I don't have
Oh,
them, but
okay.
they'll go on if I put them on. They'll go on
here.
here,
Oh, okay.
and they'll add some more protection.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. This summer, I'll probably put a Trailtech fan setup on it, and I'll probably put an upgraded stator from either Ricky Stator or Baja Designs. I'll have them rewrap one for me.
It's cool. And this is the radiator right here?
Yeah, it is. It's got dual radiators on it. What's up, man?
Yes, sir. And the headlights right here? Headlights?
Yeah. Let's see what else it has. It's got Pro Taper, Adventure, High Rise, handlebars. I know it's got more stuff.
How about the battery?
I don't have a battery.
No battery?
You probably upgrade it though. When I upgrade the stator, I'll probably put a battery in it.
Okay,
You know
okay.
what? I shouldn't say that it doesn't have a battery. It actually does have a battery. It has a rechargeable battery. Here's the port to charge it right here. I put the battery in. It's part of this Trail Tech dual sport kit. That's what actually runs that.
Okay.
And I forgot because I never charge it because all I run off it is my blinkers.
Yeah.
Everything else is running off the stator, so the battery just lasts forever.
Oh, okay, okay. Cool. And what's the difference between all these tires right here? You have lined up over here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna set up it for adventure. So I'm gonna put some, I have 50/50 tires on here. And like I said, right now I have some TKC 80s that Precision Motorcycle in Goleta gave me out of the kindness of their heart. And then I'm gonna have another set of wheels on, or tires on these wheels right here.
Yeah.
Which are OEM wheels. And these are gonna be true dirt bike tires.
These ones right here?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm gonna run this guy right here, and then I'm probably gonna run a Shinko Fatty on the front. And so that way, this bike will be good to ride around town, doing small local trails, but if I go do anything serious, like a Death Valley ride or whatever, I can just swap wheels and trailer it up there and go ride the real stuff.
Okay. It's cool. That's right.
One trick thing that I forgot to mention is over here on this airbox, I noticed that it was having a problem of pulling water into the air filter when it would rain. And so I tried to do some research and figure out what people are doing. I guess a lot of people riding in the desert don't encounter a lot of rain. So I came up with this brand, a product by these guys right here, this brand Outerwear's Pre-Filter. And it's a water-resistant material that's highly breathable. And I freaking tore all this apart, and you can't see it, but it's on the back side here. If I open this up for you, you'll be able to see this stuff. And this keeps the water out of my airbox now. So this is a great thing that I did.
Oh, okay. So you put the seal right here? No.
No, see that black right there?
Oh, here. Okay.
That's it right there. So water doesn't really pass through that. And then each one of these little filters has a little circle of that I put in there as well. That's your air filter right there. I have a twin. That's what else I have in here. I knew I had more stuff. I have a twin air power flow setup, which is probably the best setup you can have. It came with the K&N, but I'm not really big on K&Ns for off-road, so I ditched it.
Okay.
Ditched it, did some research, and I came up, I've always liked twin air, and I came up with their product on this bike, and it's really phenomenal.
Yeah. Cool. Honda 350, 650R XR.
XR 650R. Hell of a bike. It's a freaking race bike. It's a dirt bike that was designed for racing, converted to an adventure bike. Can't ask for much more. As far as adventure bikes go, it's extremely light, and for its size, it's pretty damn powerful. This, you could compare this bike to if you're going to compare it to a modern bike, you can compare it to like the KTM 690, which everybody knows is a phenomenal bike, and it's also about $13,000 new out the door. To build this bike and have it completely done, brand new with a high-performance engine, I spent about $5,000 or $6,000.
Oh, okay. Wow. How long you had it for? Quite a while?
I've had it for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit longer, but the first 3 months it was just sitting while I was getting all the parts and stuff to put it together.
Yeah. Look, it looks nice.
Thanks.
You could do more upgrades to it, or just...
I'm going to do a few more things. I'm going to get the case savers on it, and there's actually another company, I believe they're called Manrax. They sell the different style of case savers that I may put on as well. The SRCs are like a hard plastic that's molded to fit around this, but they don't actually protect right here or the other side. And what happens sometimes, a big rock will come up and hit that, smash it up into it, and bust open your case, and all your oil will leak out.
Wow.
So this company, Manrax, they actually make like a thick aluminum patch that goes right there on both sides to protect it from the shifter and the brake lever.
Right.
I would like to get those as well.
Oh, okay. How about this muffler? You upgraded this one, or just...
Yeah, this is a full exhaust system from XRs only. And this is either this exhaust right here, or there's one other one I can't think. I think it's the Pro Circuit Titanium T4. Those are the two most popular exhausts that that you'll see on this bike, and that exhaust right there alone adds about, with all the other performance stuff done, probably maybe between 3 and 6 horsepower.
Cool.
Yeah, probably. I think my favorite thing that I put on the bike was the Warp 9 Cush Hub.
Yeah.
I got that during Black Friday. I got 20% off on that. And, you know, it really just saves a lot of wear and tear driving it on the road. And, you know, hopefully my transmission and my bottom end last 3 or 4 top ends.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. How much does it weigh?
I think wet or with fuel and everything, I think it's like 330 pounds or something like that.
330
so it's
pounds?
not light. Hence the name, the Big Red Pig.
Uh-huh.
But it's not that heavy either. And like I said, for an adventure bike, it's pretty damn light. And once you get going up above 10 or 12 miles an hour,
yeah,
you really don't feel the weight. And in all honesty, this thing was built to do 100, 115 miles an hour across a desert and just run over anything in its path.
Wow.
And it does that. And it's real fun.
Yeah.
So it may not be ideal for tight single track riding, but for an adventure bike, it's really good.
So they use this these type of dirt bike in the desert?
Yeah, this was designed to race the Baja 1000, which is 1,000 miles of just flat out freaking across, you know, inhospitable desert.
Yeah. What year was that? What year?
They're still racing.
Oh, still
today,
racing? Oh, okay.
They built these to race from between 2000 and 2007.
Oh, for a specific year. Okay.
And then, like I said, in 2008 or whatever, everybody transitioned to the smaller CC bikes, and so these became obsolete.
Oh, okay. Nice. How's the braking system? Is it good?
It's pretty good for a dirt bike. I think I can improve it. A lot of people will put oversized front rotors on it.
Yeah.
Which I'm probably not going to do, but what I probably will do is I'll probably put steel braided brake lines front and rear on it, and that will help some.
Is it just front braking or back too? Or
No,
back?
it's
both. Okay. How much horsepower it has?
This thing is probably right around 50 horsepower.
50 horsepower?
Yeah. They're just really torque monsters is where it comes into play. And any hill you point it at, you just hit the gas and just hang on as long as you can. It will climb anything as long as you can hang on.
Let's see. When I want to test drive it right here, back and forth. Let's see.
I would, but I don't have my helmet on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
No
problem. So we got the Honda XR 650R dirt bike. All right, so Glenn is gonna do a quick test drive. Probably do 100 or something. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully I don't crash since I'm in my freaking ultimate motorcycle gear here. I guess I got my Bruce Lee shirt though.
Oh, there you go. It matches up with Bruce Lee right here too. Huh? There you go. Not bad, not bad. That's a
Yeah,
credible
dude.
sound,
It
man.
runs good.
Yeah. Have you took it to the mountains yet? And get a,
Oh yeah.
yeah? How'd that go?
I take it everywhere. Oh, it's a blast.
And that's, yeah, cool. Well, there you have it, you guys. Yeah, is anything else, Ben, you want to tell us? Tell
One thing that
YouTube?
everybody needs to be aware of on these bikes is they all use some oil, man. It's just a trade of the beast. And a lot of people will put these oil sight tubes on them. I chose not to do that. But I'm also really good about checking my oil, especially if I know something burns oil or uses oil. I just maintain it. Other people put an oil sight tube on it right here. In my opinion, you know, they put this big brass nipple right here, and I think it makes it more susceptible to damage if you ever freaking flip it down a mountainside and your handlebars go like this, a big rock comes in, wham, and snap it right off. So I chose not to do that. No, they added in right here.
Okay.
I chose not to do that because I tried to make my bike, I tried to increase the protection and not make it more vulnerable, you know?
Right.
So we just keep a close eye on it. It'll be fine and feed it. It likes oil.
Yeah. What kind of oil does it take? A special oil it takes or?
Nah. Most people they'll run a full synthetic racing
Synthetic?
Honda oil in it.
Oh, okay.
I run a semi-synthetic, and like I said, I just feed it oil.
All right. Well, there you have you guys. It's a Honda XR650R. And thanks Glenn for showing us his bike. And hopefully next time there will be more upgrades to it. And I have another video for you guys to show. All right, Glenn. Nice meeting you, man.
See you on the road, guys.
All right. Thank you.